Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're looking at the Lange Sohne Saxonia annual calendar. You can see this 38.5mm white gold SIHH 2010 debut and buy it on our website. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time to see our full listing for this watch with accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that the 38.5mm horizontal measurement of the case is perfectly in the tradition of Lange, a traditional dress size, but with enough proportion and presence to play in the modern echelons. Now the watch is also remarkably thin, 10mm thick with a beautifully domed bezel. It easily slides underneath the tightest of dress cuffs, and across the wrist, the watch is designed to play well on a broad variety of forearms with a 47.5mm span and generously curved lugs that help the watch look and feel good and secure on a smaller wrist. Even down to about 14 centimeters, you'd be able to wear this watch with a great sense of proportion and security on the wrist. Now, the strap itself is beautifully matched to the watch, and it's exactly what you would expect of Lange. An understated, monotone stitched, minimally bolstered, brown rectangular scale alligator leather. I don't know if the color is true on the video, so please note it's a dark brown color. And it's paired with Lange's signature pin buckle. I say it's signature because it features this retaining bar internally, which prevents the opposite side of the strap from getting pinned down and stuck if you have to buckle it on one of the innermost perforations. When you really crank down a strap on a smaller wrist with a conventional pin buckle, it can get stuck there as the strap simply doesn't want to lift off the pin. That's what the retaining bar here in this Lange 18-karat white gold buckle is for. Ease of removal, so you don't wind up yanking the watch across the room when you have to give it a good tug. With this system, you won't have to, period. Now, the bottom line is that the watch is all about the balance of its dial. At first glance, it looks very similar to the Langematic Perpetual, but where it sets itself apart is symmetry. From 9 o'clock to 3, you can see the sub-registers are considerably more balanced and less cluttered than the Perpetual calendar counterpart, and that's because, respectively, the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock subdials don't feature the 24-hour scale nor the leap year indicator. Now the watch features polished and applied white gold indices and a striking contrast of blue alpha hands at center and blue subdial hands against a matte silver dial. It doesn't have any grain to it, it's not satin finished, and it glows softly in direct light. It doesn't explode the way a sunburst can. Now what you can see is that the watch is handsome and balanced. What you might not notice at first glance is that the moonphase disc itself, in Lange fashion, is actually made from solid gold, white gold in this case, with the stars themselves etched using a laser ablation process that is unique to Lange. On the case back, one might argue that this is the business end of any Lange Sohne watch. This is the caliber L085.1, the 08 meaning that development on this caliber started in 2008. Of course, the watch debuted at SIHH in 2010, and it was worth the wait, featuring a bidirectional winding 3/4 rotor in a 3/4 style bridge arrangement. It features a gold center with a platinum outermost winding mass. Very efficient. It's paired with a 46-hour power reserve. The movement features hacking seconds, which you can see to good effect as the balance stops. What you can't see from this side is that the 43-jewel German silver movement has a unique zero reset function. Watch the seconds hand at 6 o'clock as I pull the crown. Now you can see that it's completely reset. I'll show you again in case you missed. Watch the seconds hand, watch the counterbalance. Watch it reset perfectly. Not only does it hack the balance, but it allows precise synchronization so you can set the watch a minute ahead and then wait for your reference time to catch up to the second before resuming the beat of the balance and precise synchronization of your watch. You can see this gorgeous movement features the grandest traditions of Lange finishing. You can see the heat-oxidized cobalt blue screws. You can see the polished, black-polished case clamp screws, the black-polished cap to the escape wheel cock, and likewise black-polished swan's neck regulator atop a hand-engraved balance cock. Moreover, a tight and even perlage pattern engine turned across the base plate, and what are known as glasuta stripes. We're not in Geneva here, so they're definitely not Geneva waves, but the effect is no less, and with the combination of the untreated bridges made in nickel copper, you can see how they have that unique golden glow that you don't see on rhodium-plated brass, as is commonly used in Switzerland. This is a watch that has charm, that has balance, and with an annual calendar function, you only need to correct it once a year. Consider that your quality time. All other time, this watch is essentially set it and forget it convenience. All that with a peerless high horology pedigree. You can see it and you can buy it on our website.